Mandela Effect, Purgatory. I tend to try to keep a very open mind about things and about different religious paths and denominations. And I hope that you, my listeners, have a very open mind about different religious paths and denominations as well. I do realize I have people who listen to my channel and they come from many backgrounds, many diverse spiritual and religious backgrounds. But let's talk today. Let's talk about purgatory. If you find yourself in purgatory, obviously you've passed on and you don't know it. But you're not headed to a bad place, you're actually headed to heaven. Purgatory is a state of the soul where you have to exist before you're worthy to be entered on into heaven. And of course, purgatory is a Catholic doctrine that arose in the Middle Ages from the Mother Church. So let's talk about you find yourself in a different world, seeing Mandela effects, seeing all of these changes, and you're somewhere. Life as you know it is over, or as you knew it has ended. But you haven't found yourself in a good place or a bad place yet. And you figure, well, think about how much God would have to recreate for this world to look so similar to the real life. But would that be a difficult thing for God who created the first world? Why couldn't it just create a second world, a carbon copy almost, and be very similar? Be very similar to the one that you left. One of the passages in the Bible used to say, "Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us." Are you aware that that has changed? I don't think you can find any Bible that still says that. It has changed to forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. There's a big difference between being forgiven your trespasses or your sins and being forgiven the debt that you owe, and you pay that debt back in purgatory. Very interesting. Is this purgatory? Are we who are Mandela affected, have we found ourselves in purgatory? Is this the other side of life? The fact that I can even entertain it seriously says something in itself. And as I said, it takes an open mind. And how do you explain everyone from your former life being here? Is everyone in purgatory at once? Probably not. Can I explain that? I really can't explain that. Maybe they're just shadows of things that were. But it's worth considering, hey, are you in purgatory right now? And do you have to pay for those debts through your life? Even though you're forgiven your trespasses, now you have to be forgiven your debts. Is this a place where we're waiting to go to heaven? Very interesting. Hopefully you have the open mind, and I'd say most of my viewers do, to think about this.